Just land, please.
Frozen. Mission.
We have an intro!
Yay! There's our logo.
Who cares? Anyway,
We have a VLC program.
it's just a video. Look at this guy.
So, what do you guys think of when you think of ghost hunters?
That guy?
Peter Baker.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. We're a mix between this and that.
We're trying.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for coming down. This is going to be our first live recorded podcast with an audience.
Exactly.
So, cool. We're Guttural Frequency.
Everything you say will be recorded.
Yes.
Yeah, and no matter how incriminating it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been doing this for a few months now.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah,
the beginning of the
since
year.
No, before April.
No, we started on iTunes on April.
Yeah, iTunes was
We
April.
started. You guys started on January.
We've been doing this for like about come up to
Half a
maybe
year.
half a year now. So,
Okay.
but yeah, so thank you guys all for coming and definitely check us out. We really appreciate it when you do.
Yep.
So our podcast is we talk about pretty much anything and everything horror related, from like paranormal studies to like movies, like horror movies, and
Video games.
Video games, which was our last panel, the Pokemon one.
Yep.
And we're all
just stuff in the real world that's kind of grim.
yeah. Like this guy right here. How does his face work? Like,
The horrors of the real world.
do you ever just look at people and you're just like, how is this not a Photoshop? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like this guy can't be real.
It's too real.
Wowie.
He is,
Too real.
it's a cryptozoological marvel.
Yeah. So that being said, too, we're also going to have a bunch of videos and things. I just came back from the Okanagan. I tried to punch the Ogopogo. Didn't
Try.
work.
No avail.
Didn't work. But I found so many distilleries.
That's why you wanted to punch the other boy.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the fishbowl margarita. Good times. Good times.
Sounds so good.
It was. They put a beer in your margarita.
Yeah, it was like they thought his drink was thirsty.
There you go.
We're going back to that taco place.
Oh yeah, we gotta go to Taco Town, but not Taco Town. But anyway, so we decided, since we're in a university, a place of learning and higher education, for some reason they hosted a con here. Jab! Are you wearing a staff badge? I hope not. I don't want to be like that guy. Just be like, so we have a couple ghost-related stories for you guys. Quite a few of them, actually, that take place at UBC.
All to do with campuses of some kind.
Yeah. So we've got spooky ghost campus stories from all around the here. And also Asia.
And then, of course, like, when we'll probably have a time for people to come up and just talk about their spooky encounters and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Be a good time to wind up on the podcast if you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have your voice sent to the Illuminati or something.
The lizard people, Jerry.
Oh, yeah. I love those guys.
Anyway. Cool. All right, so our first story, it's a weird one because everyone's probably heard this urban legend like at least once. Apparently we have our own like Vancouver equivalent to it. I'm just gonna get that loaded up really quick. Apparently we just like to close all of our tabs.
I'm sorry. That's going to the booger.
Jump scare.
That poor girl in the back that was waiting for them the entire time.
Yeah, she was like, oh man.
Oh,
that's
if
really
she
cool.
would have shat if like heard that.
So you guys are doing a good horror panel.
Yeah, it would have. We've achieved one of our goals.
Horror.
Make an audience member poop themselves.
So,
Okay, there we go. All right, cool. So, the first story is the haunted. Oh, fuck it. The haunted everything. There is a hitchhiker at the UBC University Boulevard. So the story is widely known by students. However, many outside the UBC circle may not know about the ghost hitchhiker of UBC. The urban legend has it that in the 1960s, a couple got into an argument while driving along University Boulevard on their way to the main UBC library. It was your typical dark, dreary, rain-filled Vancouver evening. The argument got heated, and the young girl got out of the car and began walking in the rain. While walking, she was struck by another car and killed instantly. To this day, it's said that her spirit still haunts the university. Still haunts University Boulevard. Numerous reports made by male students claim that they had picked up a woman who handed them a piece of paper with the library's address on it. She'll jump in the rear seat and then quickly disappear. This has happened on more than one occasion. And then... Thanks for the encouragement. It's like, he's fucking up.
It's live.
It's live.
We're not used to not being able to edit.
Cut it up, cut it up.
We can't edit now.
Yeah, all the ums and ahs usually get like on the scrap floor. So yeah, this ghost wants a ride to the library to basically hang out with her ghost friends. But yeah, so this story you've probably heard it on Are You Afraid of the Dark a few times.
Yeah.
Another classic Canadian kids show.
Pretty common, like urban legend.
Yeah, yeah.
sort of
There's
thing.
there's also a very like similar story that's in I almost said Cambodia. That's totally not it.
There's some variations of these. There's many countries. It's just like this replacing hitchhiker with like different occupations.
Yeah, it's mostly the hitchhiker, the dark, dreary. That's we can't talk about that. It's a totally different thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just kind of it's meant to really play on the fears of doing something like hitchhiking. Like if you are the hitchhiker or the person picking someone up, like you don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's supposed to kind of scare the crap out of people from trusting one another. Essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It plays on that.
Yeah. But it's cool that like when we were looking up a few things for this this panel, this was the most prevalent one. So yeah, from the 60s up to apparently just a few years ago, people have been picking up this ghostly hitchhiker madam.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
pretty cool.
Kind of fun.
Kind of cool.
Has anyone seen a ghost hitchhiker here? Yeah.
No?
You're thinking about it. You're like,
You're like, yeah, if I saw a ghost hitchhiker.
There was that one part in the whole second Atlantis movie in Disney.
they made a sequel to Atlantis.
Yeah, they did.
Why?
I don't know. They did. But it's like, oh, it's
I think
an
that was necessary.
Aboriginal like hitchhiker that showed up 4 times, and then it's like it's a spirit wolf thing.
That has nothing to do with
Was it like
evolution.
driving
I know!
to its house, and then they dropped it off at its house, and then the wolf parents were like, "Our wolf spirit son has been dead for 20 years."
Not really. It's more like, oh, you've come here and desecrated our tomb. We have to kill you now. And then in the end, they're not dead. And then somehow
very different.
No, and then it involves like summoning titans and like Odin. It's really weird.
So Mike Mignola didn't even work on it. This
No.
time. Okay,
No,
good,
absolutely
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Wow, I am never watching that movie.
Let's never do that.
Don't. It's a waste of your time.
Sounds like
Yeah.
more of a train wreck than this panel. So,
Too real.
I just want to, the only thing that seems to be a ghost in that picture is that guy's luggage. That's the only transparent thing.
right? Yeah, Disneyland, you know, budget and stuff. They are animatronics, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, maybe it's really heavy, so his bag is just dead weight. Ooh, I'm so sorry.
Ghosts and shit.
Ghost
I
luggage.
shouldn't have done it.
No, it's good. We need some fun.